guarding each other. And that's definitely what I want to see, this matchup.
Stays here. Another chance for Hendricks into Ike. And he's fouled. For years, Hendricks will shoot one free throw. This is worth 2 points. This first trip, Boozer in the paint picked up the dribble. Nice find to Small.
G League, you get very limited reps. You don't know too much about each other. And
Boozer off the rim on a three. Hendricks again on the offensive glass. He's got the in. Lendeborg brings it up. Crashes into Boozer. It's a block.
Let's try different things and see what he can do. Over the top. Here he goes.
Lendeborg trying to dominating the glass 2 minutes in.
That's the passes we're talking about. He knows that double team is coming. He's just looking right over. Good passers, and that is a huge part of winning, is knowing how to.
Lendeborg and Boozer matched up again. Free ball on the way. Will Rich for the Warriors last year as a rookie. Javon Small pulls it. The Mavericks and Thunder could not. That's beat the Warriors here in Vegas. They've been dominating. Or just getting to the spot.
Yeah. Do you like the call? Perhaps on day one, you know. I want to make sure I make it to day two, so.
Well, look, I mean, on day
better. Even the refs, they're under intense, tough. I show what they can do as well.
No doubt, that is typically what you see. Reset. Look at that hustle by Yaxel Lendeborg. Richard can't pay under in college. Drives, kicks, couldn't find Hendricks. The way you're competing with them for roster spots, it's always interesting to see how
player, and they're trying to build all these things, and they're saying they're watching all these little things about you as a play. Yaxel.
Yeah, Lendeborg to steal, leads the break himself. Richard on the drive. Approaching the midway point of this first quarter. Three ball. Grizzlies and the Warriors take advantage. LeJay Jones for three. Philip Wilson the other day after he scored 35. Someone asked him about it. He said, we lost.
That's the purity of it. I love listening to these young players talk about it.
So that transition is like for these guys?
I mean, a big part of it is, can you figure it out? All that losing and keep a consistent mindset. So that's something that's very considered a role player. And so for them, there's some players that really struggle. Oh, man.
For a lot of these guys who are just trying to grab a spot toward the end of a roster, all
arms out on defense, even when he's just in the passing lane. These are small things that for somebody, if he has 2 rebounds, 2 assists, doesn't look pressed to score at all in any way. He's just letting.
Teammates at Michigan called him Dominican LeBron. His parents both played. Worked his way into the NBA draft lottery, and Warriors fans were excited about him. He's haven't heard Nike shocks in a long time. We get a whistle.
In the summer league, I was wearing the Nike KDs.
Nice. With the Warriors timeline, is he's one of the oldest players in his draft class. He'll be 24 by the time the season. Last year, a look away and a swat. Lachlan Aldridge is there. He was tripped by Aldridge, the big man from Australia.
A championship ring, and the franchise takes home a trophy for its trophy case.
Per diem, and that per diem was everything.
Jones
pay for, so I was saving that. I was putting everything in my wallet.
Yeah, there's Boozer on the mid-range. Good ball movement. Leone's all kinds of time. That's tough.
I know Boozer's off to a slow start. I'm very curious. This is one of the things I love watching. Interesting. I love seeing these small details around the player's mindset.
That's nice. Hendricks called for
the thing about Summer League, too, is you don't have that many plays. We'll say I'm glad it's a close game.
12 starts last year in Memphis. Down the stretch of the season. Hendricks finished thievery. Looking to take it himself. That low gather. Maybe on Cryer. We remind you that 2026 NBA Summer League action continues on. Small played it.
We'll say one of my favorite things about Summer League is just how hard these players are playing.
Guys trying to keep their careers alive. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Boozer trying to kick it for the Grizzlies. Nick Boyd with a couple buckets for the Warriors.
Him and also just relish him as a teammate.
I mean, it's great. It's been great playing with him. He's very smart.
All right, thank you, Dave. Nice first quarter for Hendricks. And the Grizzlies teams that didn't win a whole lot last year, maybe they were okay with that, trying to get good.
Wrong many times.
It's a multi-year rebuild. Finishing second in the Western Conference. Back-to-back years. Nick Boyd is,
being able, and he's very multi-positional. I do think, nice.
Dave, what do you got on Yaxel Lendeborg?
So we all admired his
Catch, Dave. I think Jeremy's going to leave the booth and go try. Rookie from Iowa. Nice move, Leger Jones, straight to the hole. But it's his first miss. Boozer of versatile, looking to get back to his left hand. Kick it out, late shot clock, Richard fires. To back, and Boozer's playing both of them. Javon!
So I can get to where I need to get to.
That guy's off balance.
Eyes, head, foot positioning, even court positioning where you are on the
Baseline drive. Nice find of Boyd. Wide open man, Colby Jones. Jones threw it away. Lendeborg corrals. Quick look for Boyd. Hendricks lines it up.
I think Yaxel so far, to me, very, very willing passer. It's more aggressive as well, especially when he gets mismatches. He had a small player on him in the post. He had others. Actually selfish, because the unselfish thing is to do what everybody's expecting.
For the native of Uxbridge, Massachusetts, in Worcester County, with the next generation of stars. Download the app today.
Drew, do you like the one free throw? Like, would you want to see that in an NBA game? So many TV timeouts, a lot more reviews and things like that, and challenges. A bad free throw shooter and a good free throw shooter is still, the same.
Carson's 2 free throws. So the rule reverts back to the regular thing you typically see. Now Cedric Coward, who's been a standout here in his second summer league.
Olbrich and Cooper are playing so hard right now.
There's some more against Memphis in the quarter, and Golden State's wondering, why is that not to the key, looking for Olbrich on the post. Here comes Leons trying to shield off Booz last season. Lovering after the offensive board. Olbrich stood him up. Great. Olbrich is just he's
making a huge impact. Pushing it right as people come, get it to the point guard, set a screen, draw a foul.
Moving fast, stolen by Leons. McMillan spots up. And the Bay Area. And Chance was a Warriors fan as a kid. Used to sit in the upper row.
Anywhere between there, we would save once a year, we would go to Oregon.
Credit to Steph, he's extended this thing out pretty far, so we get to keep building a team around him.
Steve Kerr, and there was a negotiation to get through earlier.
It was clear that he had a deep passion to keep coaching, and from that point on, it was just a matter of
picked with the number 11 pick, late lottery pick. Sometimes that can be a mixed bag of what's available.
But as we transition with the veteran team, we think he'll be able to fit right in and contribute. So finalizing the roster here, so we're looking forward to that finish point.
That's a valiant effort by you to see if Mike Dunleavy would. Here's the offseason recap, maybe with one more pending. We'll see. DeAnthony Melton, an underrated signing, but the team is built around Steph Curry in the league.
He's definitely one of the best players in the league, and youth isn't right. If LeBron does go to the Warriors, have they ever had 2 players of that?
LeBron playing some golf, and said he'd be remiss if he didn't talk to him. 12 games in the NBA last year, played in 41. Leons from 18 points in the first half. Richards got
having a very tough first half.
Boozer 0 for 6. Lovering called for the offensive.
Hey, I have a soft spot. I have a soft spot for small guards.
Yes. The Grizzlies, 19 points in the first half, 14 of those.
Because he is coming off with serious space.
Spoken like a true. Left in the quarter. They doubled Lendeborg, finds Cryer. And Lovering has freed up Javon Small to dominate.
All right, here's a 4-5 pick and roll coming up. Let's see him handle it.
Yeah, Boozer around the Lovering. Richard with the mismatch against Lovering, trying to move his feet. Warriors gold and Warriors blue. Lendeborg stepped out of bounds as Boozer.
We'll give credit to Boozer and Yaxel both for great defense.
3 picks. Lovering to Small with 5 to shoot. Small hit. Here is Leons. Hooks Hendricks. They're going to call the foul on open. Richard finds Ike.
For it, but I always felt like he just did exactly what he was supposed to do. You got to go.
Hendricks, an interesting player for Memphis. Lendabor. Second quarter, going from the Nike Shocks to the Jordan 11.
So I did have to Google.
Lovering saves it, but right to Leones.
Not the first bucket I was expecting. A deep, deep three off the pick and roll.
Just wins all the time. Boozer, offensive rebound. He lost in Lovering's agent, bro. Impressive stuff in the screening game. Lovering is off the floor right now. I don't know how the Grizzlies are going to.
Full court pickup with a quick show on defense, meaning they're.
Now Nick Boyd, kick it out, Lendabor, gallops inside.
Play off of the other players, the main cornerstones of their offense. Hoping he gets back in. I'm hoping they're not shutting him down for the rest of the game. We'll see.
In March. Made a lot of people. If the defender runs into you that fast, it's not really your fault.
Sometimes if the collision looks
on those illegal screens.
Yeah.
Lendabor taking it himself and cleans it up. He's trying to get his own a little bit here in the third quarter.
Right now.
Well, Yaxel Lendabor was playing in the fun from the gym for about a month, and that's just too long. But retain possession after the one free throw.
That's great defense.
He did get the whistle, and frankly, he was bailed out by the whistle because it's on Coward, his second. Grizzlies lead by 9 past the midway point of the third. Colby Jones, the offensive rebound. Lendabor got 2 more.
A physical specimen.
He is a force. Fouls. So rarely see someone in actual foul trouble. The miss by Burton. Hawson has it.
Increased emotion in the second half.
In some trouble. Last touch by Memphis. Hawson has 14 points. He's 4.
I thought he was going to shoot it.
He passed it up. Meshack
earned the right, given how he's played
this past season. Special guest, one longtime coach. Burton with more great defense. Forced another miss. Meshack finds the open man. It's Burton. McMillan gonna
finish. Showing a lot of different skills. People that I played with, he is really unique in that sense. Different from when I was here 16 years ago is obviously the game has evolved. The three-point shot has evolved.
Under 2 minutes left in the third. LJ Cryer left it. He'll get him open. Tyler Burton driving in the restricted area.
Picking up 94 feet and just slowing the Warriors down. The Warriors only 52 points.
There's Lovering. To Meshack on the roll. Lovering.
More to the game right now. He is a minus 23.
Malachi Leones in the front court for Golden State. There with Colby Jones, LJ Cryer. 15-point lead. Boozer, physical, foul. Started their summer league schedule and then sat the third, but he's now playing his third game on ACC Network.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
when you see him, the smile and the high five showing up in style. See Booze.
Undercut him.
They're putting a lot of, on all pick and rolls, they're really taking down.
Love it. 5 to shoot for Hendricks. Lovering keeps it moving. Meshack from the corner.
You know, let the guards make plays.
Got the assist on the last.
You couldn't help but notice those Nike Shocks you were wearing in the first quarter. What size do you wear? Because Jeremy, does 15 work for you?
They don't, unfortunately.
To the BB4s that Jeremy spotted. Yaxel was wearing in the first, released in 2000, and Vince Carter popularized them with the
jump around thinking like, oh, I think I'm jumping higher than normal.
It's like I'm walking on a trampoline.
But to his point, even in the first quarter, he caught his rebounding generally is just really good instincts.
Boozer with the rebound. In traffic, he got fouled. Now gets it out to your boy Lovering. Now Boozer on the bounce into Hendricks. Been to make sure this doesn't escalate.
I'm not fighting anybody.
Lendebour getting physical with Mason.
Just so physical, just brute.
Hotels in different NBA cities. Keep things in perspective.
That's right. Fans who are listening on the broadcast right now. The Memphis hotel, and you know, their Wi-Fi was very strong, very fast. So I had no issue. Successful every time.
Meshack may have sold that call a little bit. Has those crazy gathers. There's so much skill from everyone in the. Great hands from Lovering. Will Rich Lendebour running the
Still
floor.
gotta look up.
Looking to seal Moss and Leger Jones take.
Next, and all of a sudden, box scores in front of me and everything.
Well, you're pretty good at it. Hall of Famer.
My dad was an electrical engineer. He would slip that to me in a little Post-it note. Thank you, Steve.
I'm Steve LeBeau. I did watch the Linsanity documentary, so
I appreciate that.
I know that you're.
That's actually the genesis story for when it comes to basketball.
I feel like I've seen that already happen 10 times since we walked into the pavilion. Leger Jones with 5:13 to play. They have this thing in hand.
No, are we closing in on the record? I'm not sure.
Well, another reason. Not long after you played in Summer League.
I don't know who that was.
Morrow? Oh, I got it wrong. Anthony Morrow.
2009.
Warriors.
That's 1 year before me.
Yeah, year before you showed up.
Now, 47 points for an undrafted player has to be so ridiculous.
Yeah, just like now Burton chasing LJ Cryer.
Nice move.
Made 5 threes the other day against Memphis. Or against Dallas, rather.
You can put me in
I was shocked that Jeremy Lin didn't make that graphic.
I'm totally joking.
We'll have best Ivy Leaguers in the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
This is a 20-point game. Memphis ran away from.
I mean, my only thought process, Javon Small is still in the game. Great guess that they're trying things. And Yaslo's coming back, too.
This is awesome.
Thing right now, even though the game is, for all intents and purposes, over.
17-point game with 3:24 to play.
Knock the player over, but no grabbing, no hooking, nothing extra. We're trying to figure out how to implement that in their pickup, basketball game.
You just encourage. Still reviewing this foul. What do you think? Is that flagrant or no? 26 NBA Summer League action continues on Prime and ESPN networks. Tomorrow on LJ Cryer.
That's kind of what I was saying earlier in terms of Cat. He can.
Sounds one of the best shooting big men ever. As Lendebour goes right to the. Hendricks doesn't make it to the semifinals. But those consolation games not on the schedule yet. Together. Coward reject.
Although these kids are, I can call them kids, right? Yeah. Back to back, and that was the first night of my Insanity run. So,
how's your body feeling these days?
Feels double their age.
There's Coward still looking for his first made shot. They're going to build around as they move forward.
And I think you can see here in the fourth quarter, ball screener.
Oh my! Gets the ball across.
6'1". That is ridiculous.
What a night for him. 26 points, 7 dimes, 4 boards.